White flag is raised, and that off. Straight into the lead, Billaway on the run to the first of 16 fences over the 3-1 trip, and the Naas Farm Machinery Hunters Chase is followed by Le Malin. A gap then of 5-6 lengths to Grange Island, and a mix the grey on the inside of Denny Lacey. Out over the first fence they go. And the lead is Billaway, followed by Le Malin. In third place is Grange Island, and a mix Denny Lacey, the final couple. Shaping up for fence number 2. Billaway and Patrick Mullins in the lead from Le Malin. Noel McParlin, Grange Island. Mikey O'Connor on the outside of Animix the Rail, Jamie Codd. Stable companion of Billaway, Denny Lacey, and Dara Allen towards the rear of the field. Fence number 3, the first of 4 ditches. Billaway the leader from Le Malin. In third is Grange Island. Denny Lacey on the outside of Animix. As they make the bend, bring them across to the 3 fences before the straight. Fences 4, 5, and 6. Billaway, a fine servant to connections on his quest to win this race for a 4th straight year. Bowls along, 3.5 to 4 lengths in front of Le Malin. In third, and closer at that, Grange Island, as Denny Lacey relegates Animix to be last of the quintet. Over the 4th, Billaway's extended the advantage to 6 lengths over Le Malin. In third is Grange Island, as Denny Lacey moves on 3 lengths in front of the back marker Animix. Their second ditch coming up. Fence number 5, Billaway. Gathered in by Le Malin, who's now within a length and a half. Another length and a half back to Grange Island in third. Denny Lacey last but one, and the back marker is Animix. Fence number 6 on the approach to the straight. And the lead is Billaway from Le Malin. In third is Grange Island. Denny Lacey on the outside of Animix. Coming up to their final 2 miles as the 500 field tightens up, taken along by the favourite Billaway. Turns in, less than 3 lengths in front of Le Malin. In third is Grange Island, the hoop colours. Then Denny Lacey. And right up the far side is Animix. Spaced across the track, fence number 7 coming up. First of 2 in the straight, Billaway more towards the near side, followed by Le Malin, Grange Island in between the pair. Billaway tracked on the stand side by Denny Lacey, and away to the extreme far side, Animix. Fence number 8, and the last one next time. Billaway the leader from Le Malin, Grange Island, Denny Lacey and Animix. Little few changes coming up towards the halfway stage in the Naas Farm Machinery Hunters Chase. Finishing next time round, and the 500 field now covered by just over 3 lengths with the circuit to go and 8 fences left to jump as they return to their departure point. Billaway, Patrick Mullins in front of Le Malin, Noel McParlin, Grange Island, Mikey O'Connor in third. Animix, Jamie Codd rejoined Denny Lacey and Dara Allen at the back of the field as they head away to fences 9 and 10. Having passed halfway, it's Billaway in the lead from Le Malin. In third place, Grange Island, then Animix and Denny Lacey. Fence 9, Billaway ploughed through it. A brilliant recovery by Patrick Mullins to stay in the plate. On now to the next, which is fence number 10, and 7 from the finish. Billaway, Le Malin, Grange Island, Animix, Denny Lacey. Billaway, better that time. Le Malin keeping to the inside. Then Grange Island, Denny Lacey, and although Animix is the back marker, very much in touch. 6 fences left to jump, just over a mile to go. Heading to the second last ditch, it's Billaway the leader from Le Malin. Billaway low there, heads towards the final 7.5 furlongs. Just 3 parts of a length to the good over Le Malin. In third place is Grange Island. Matching strides out the back, Denny Lacey and Animix. Just over 3/4 of a mile to go and 5 fences left to jump. It's Billaway, the leader. Just the 1-0 moment from the outset. Leads 3 lengths, Le Malon, Grange Island, Denny Lacey, and back at the rear once more is Animix. Coming up to the final 5 furlongs. 4 fences left to jump, and the Naas Farm Machinery Hunters chase. Billaway gets a few slaps down the shoulder. Grange Island jumped right up in between horses. Le Malon, half a length back, third on the inside. Tracked closely by Denny Lacey, and the back marker by a few lengths is Animix. 3 to jump. Billaway with 2 companions now. Le Malon, who just landed in front from Grange Island. Ridden up on the outside is Billaway, and then Denny Lacey and Animix. All to play for as they turn in, with 2 fences left to jump. Grange Island just in front from Billaway around the outside, then Le Malon, Denny Lacey and Animix straightening for the final 2 fences. On the left it's Billaway, and the centre and the hoop collars is Grange Island. They're attended by Le Malon and Denny Lacey and Animix, now being stoked along over on the far side. 2 out, Billaway and Denny Lacey is a faller. It's Grange Island, Le Malon and Billaway on the near side, having to dig down deep. Animix the far side, 1 fence left to jump, and it's a cracker. Final fence, Le Malon from Billaway and Grange Island. These 3 up the run in, 200 yards to go, and it's Grange Island from Billaway and Le Malon on the far side. Any one of these 3, 150 yards to go. Billaway right under our feet on the far side. Le Malon with Grange Island. Billaway! Billaway has pulled it out of the far from Le Malon and Grange Island. Great finish to the Hunters. The only other finisher was Animix, as Billaway creates his own piece of history in this race. He's a 4-time winner, stamping his ticket for Cheltenham in a repeat till the St. James's Palace Festival Challenge Cup.
Get a word of Patrick Mullins. Well done, he's won like every 7-2 on shot should do.
Yeah, I was always going to win, but he always steps at one every year. This race he steps at one, and I'm glad I didn't fall off. It would have been quite embarrassing if I did, but I was always going to win. But he's just getting older, and I don't know if it's wiser or lazier, but anyway, he won.
I'd say lazier, I'd say.
He keeps me fit anyway.
And the thing about him as well, you're not expecting, like, he's jumped the first couple absolutely brilliantly, and that's what he always does. Next thing, out of nowhere, he'll just make an absolute hames of one.
Yeah, he's a brilliant jumper, but just once in every race he loses concentration. That's just him. I don't know, we put a tongue tie on him today. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. Maybe he resented it. But I thought the first lap I was travelling very sweetly. Maybe I wouldn't mind putting a pair of blinkers on him. I don't know if Willie thinks the same, but we'd have to consider it, I think. He's not getting any younger. It's going to be very hard to go back to winning Cheltenham. But look, I think there's only 1 or 2 horses in the yard that have won more races than he has.
Really?
Maybe an Ergomen and Sharjah, Jacques Marceau, maybe. He's given everyone, John Turner and Eilish and Dave Porter, Sean Clear, led him up. Lots of sport. He'd be very, very hard to replace.
Definitely, indeed. And you were crying out for a bit of company turning in, weren't you, just before turning in?
Yeah, I was happy enough when they came outside me. Like I said, I was only bopping away in him, and I sort of knew. I'm even regretting hitting him a slap or 2. I just wasn't sure whether the horse on the very inside was coming with a run. I couldn't quite see. But there was more there,
And they kept away from you as well, which obviously the lads are trying to plan that, and you were idling all the way.
Yeah, that didn't help, but once he got up against the rail and got my stick in my left hand, he won better than maybe it looked.
Yeah, no, definitely, and as you say, you looked like you were always going to win. We were saying the same thing watching it. Straight to Cheltenham now?
Yeah, look, last year he missed Christmas, so we ended up going to Thurleton here. And they're 2 quick enough runs, but it worked last year, so we said we'd do the same again this year. And, I think he should come forward from that again. It's all about March with this fella. And like I said, we might just try 1 or 2 different things with him.
Well done.
Great, thanks Kevin.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.